Shalom. Shalom. How's everyone? Hoping and praying that everybody is well and will be better. Giving honor and praise unto the Most High, the Creator, the Maker of heaven and earth. My name is Yeshaya Yisrael of the tribe of Dan of the nation of Israel. This particular speech, if we will, brothers and sisters, is not intended to be long, but it's just something that we need to address, brothers and sisters, for reference purposes. This is on the platforms Mora Yeshaya Torah Lessons, Mora Yeshaya History Lessons, and the Facebook page Yeshaya Orthodanites, if we will. Now, I call this one here, brothers and sisters, people, some are not worth going back and forth with. And what do we mean by that, brothers and sisters? Progress is important. And when you have a mentality that is stagnant, that is not good. And when I say you, I'm not talking about no one in particular, because no one, including myself, is perfect. What nonetheless we're talking about, what nonetheless we are discussing in this particular case, brothers and sisters, is saying some are not worth going back and forth with, is the fact that there are some who are energy vampires, if you will, people who will consume your time with nothing added to that's good in nature, if you will. So, what do we mean by that in light of all of this? Is the fact that some are not worth going back and forth with. You let him or her go back to his or her energy, good or bad, and you go forth. And we hope and pray in going forth that you're going forth in, quote, good energy and so forth. Sidebar, but in relation to what we're talking about. The website that I have is Danite Publications. The Facebook page that I'm on, we refer to it as Yeshaya Author Danites. The tribe of Dan is noted in Genesis 49 as it says, Dan is a horned serpent that bites the horse's heel so the rider falls backward. What does that mean, brothers and sisters? Is while he or she might think they're riding on you, in today's terminology, misusing you or using you, depends on how you want to look at it. Or how can one be of one's advantage without giving anything back in reciprocation, or complain while accepting when things are asked for reciprocation? That's what Dan does. Bites the horse's heel so the rider falls backward. And other terminologies to explain this is one hand washing the other, but you can't when the other hand is delving in dirt. You understand? And then you want to mix that in that particular case. Another way to explain it, when you know that you are clean, when you know that you're upright, and he who walks in his integrity walks uprightly, is what Solomon stated. You don't have to sit there and hope somebody, well, I hope they don't find out, or I hope this, or hope that. Your hopes, not that we should not have hope, your hopes are not as high in number because you know what it is. Now, while not saying we should not have hopes or expectations, we do know that knowledge is higher than that. So if you know that you're walking in your integrity, then you do not need to hope somebody doesn't find something out, or hope somebody does not bring something out, or mention something in that particular case. So when you hear things, essentially, oh, you're going on a rant, one kind of subject, or two, oh, it is you're going back and forth. No, what it is in the spirit of Don that bites the horse's heel so rider falleth backward. You thought that you can just keep on riding upon one without ever falling. See, the person that's on a horse that falls after the horse heel is bitten by the serpent of Don mentality is when you are okay for the lack of a better terminology or so, of saying, I accept, I take, thank you, be it praises, be it money, be it substance, be it support, be it love, be it attention, be it whatever it may be. But you have no kind of concept or understanding of reciprocation. So, what I've recently learned, and as I put on my Facebook and what motivated me to speak upon this particular subject, is have brothers and sisters, for the lack of a better term, a good memory, if you will. Do not, brothers and sisters, be under the concept of always being told, be humble, be humble, be humble, be humble. Our people been so humble, we humbled. You know how you can drink so much to the point when you become drunk? Well, we've been humbled so much to where we probably don't need to say that. We probably need to tell each other, be strong and of good courage, like it says in the same book that tells you to be humble. You might want to endorse your brothers and sisters, support your brothers and sisters, and so forth and so on. Now, a mentality, brothers and sisters, that says that one wants to do as less as possible, leave him or her there in that particular case. Because as pointed out, not everyone is worth going back and forth with. You can see through your spiritual eye, some may call it a third eye or so, where one is already falling behind, where one is not reaching his or her potential where he or she could be. And because of such, and because of the comfortability of one in such, they will never get out of said rut in that particular case. Proverbs, for instance, says this: teach a wise man and he will love you. Teach a righteous man and he will love you. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate you. So you can sit there and try to give advice and counsel to some, but it just may not be accepted in that particular case. There's another proverb that says, forsake the foolish and live and go in the way of understanding. The eagle drops her young and sees whether or not they can sit there and fly on their own. And if they cannot, the eagle will go back and pick the young one up. That's what you call support. But it also shows that sometimes we can't always go back and forth. Sometimes you just got to let go in that particular case. So when you can see a person, whoever the person may be, as the prophet Jeremiah spoke upon, a matter of backsliding, a matter of not progressing, a matter of those kind of things, leave him or her there after you try to sit there and assist him or her, and take the same good that you got and go on with it. I want to, on a human level, give a shout out, may he rest in peace, to Chief of Chief Naftali. He said something to me while I'm now 44, when I was 20, over 20 years ago, he told me this. He said to me, take what God has given you and go with it. Since then, a brother has completed things with school. Since then, a brother has written certain books. Since then, a brother has operated in that particular matter. See, they who are not about that, say, progressive, say, matter, and things of that kind of nature cannot understand that. They think that you might be arrogant or self-centered. Oh, you always talking about your books. It's the works that a brother put out, brothers and sisters. We're not the Most High. The Most High speaks about his works. So if we are the children of the Most High, why can we not speak about our works? It's not even saying that my works are good. The Most High made the heavens and the earth and everything that in them is, and in Genesis said it was very good. So of course, now we being the children of the Most High, if we put works into fruition and it comes out to be good, we can say it. You don't have to tell everybody else. It said, let others praise you and not you yourself. And this is how you can tell, not that we're the Most High, but the servants of the Most High will praise Yah. And they who are your brothers and sisters and true friends will praise you on a human level. But you have those who, while we are not the Most High spoke about those who hate him and don't keep his commands in Exodus. Well, haters come, and you'll be surprised who a hater is. And they come in different forms and so forth. Let me give an example. If a brother or a sister is an artist, a singer, a rapper, or anything of that nature, the hater is going to mention, while he or she is not a singer or dancer or a rapper, somebody else, just so you won't feel that, oh, okay, you're great. You understand? That kind of energy right there is a hater. You would have it to where women won't be happy for women, being that she found somebody and somebody found her and is happy. They will say things like you have competition to that man and so forth and so on. Those kind of spirits, those are negative energies, if you will. So it doesn't have to be a thing where one sits back and wait and sits there and thinks the negative of someone, because you cannot fake love. You understand? So in closing all this out, and giving honor and praise unto the Most High, the Creator, the Maker of heaven and earth, we want to state that not everyone is worth going back and forth with. This is why Proverbs says, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate you. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. In some cases, you have to just let him or her go back, and you go forth. That's something I was thinking about this morning in that particular case. So that's what that, with some of the events that has recently happened, made a brother want to sit there and address this. Giving honor to the Most High. Last week, this time was what you call my memorial or birthday, right? And I put on there on my Facebook, before you come with the happy birthday, ask about how you've been to a brother or a sister throughout the course of the year, from one last said birthday to the other, and see what it is. You understand? That's something that will cause people to have to respect what you're saying. Tell me, rebuke me before you praise me, kind of thing, because not everyone comes with genuineness in that. Not every smile is of happiness. The Joker smile, that we know we're talking about a matter of a fictitious thing regarding the Batman, but it just goes to show you the mentality that somebody can create something showing one's mentality, because sadly that does exist. So when people tell you, sorry about that. So when people tell you something is not worth going back and forth with, and that they're done, listen to them. They're letting you know, because they can't fake the love for so long. And let him or her go back, and you go forth in love and respect. All right? With that, peace. Most High bless.